Oh, broken through onto the surface. Yeah. Oh, that felt like as it was going up, that could have been a reveal of Mahito come bursting out. Now this episode is called Metamorphosis. Are we going to see a form change for him? Yeah, don't ignore him, he's in this fight too. Oh, right there. He was expecting it though. Oh wow, what one's the real one? Yeah, tentacle powers are so OP. What body's the main one to hit, you know? Yeah, so it's higher volume. Oh. Okay, you can just make goons, yeah. They seem more... That seems more advanced than what he's made before. Oh, doing the math. He was good at math, I remember that, yeah. Okay. Is this different though? It's not those grades. Yeah, this was more advanced. Come on, Todo, hit back. Oh wow. Yeah, the ceiling and the floor, boom, boom, boom. That's crazy. Oh, went past it. Yeah, nice. Oh, I just love his power so much. Complete glass cannon then. Oh, even more. Will these be the same? Can he just shoot the power into defense or attack? Been a lot of focus on his necklace actually. Also, be sure to check out the Patreon page where you can find next week's video. Right now, a full-length version of this and some exclusive Studio Ghibli reactions. Yeah, it is very similar to season 1, the Hanami fight, where Hanami has kind of tentacle powers through the plants, and then Mahito has the same, and that it's always sick in animation when the characters like running along them and dodging all of the tentacles. Reminds me of the Soul Eater OP, second OP for Soul Eater. Yeah, it's got Todo separated. It's suddenly flying, yeah, okay. Some aerial combat. Oh yeah, it all looks so cool. That reminds me a bit of Sukuna. Didn't Sukuna throw like a big pillar or something when he transformed? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, sliding along them. So cool. Look at the floor, the terrain is just faces and transfigured human. Oh, I love the kind of air effects around him when he's jumping and hitting there. You're not going to get away with that. It's a guaranteed hit. Oh yeah, no, he can't do it. He can do it against Todo, but not Yuji. And Yuji can just jump into the domain like before. Oh, no, he is actually going for it. Just a quick domain. Todo, want to counter with a domain? Okay, just a simple. Oh! Just going straight in. Back at plan with Itadori. Huh. Oh! Holy... Oh, wow. Before it could fully get him. Damn. Oh, did he protect it? Nice. Still did damage though. Wow. Don't know, can he still do it? Okay, Itadori. Takada-chan. They got the song as well. Okay, Todo's imagination in the top. Oh, his hand's back in his imagination. She's fighting alongside with him. I like that it's specified his imagination. He's in a schoolgirl outfit as well. Overwhelming with love, yeah. I like how it came up in the bottom like it was a music video as well, the name of the song. Oh, yeah, clap with his hand. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, okay. That's from that touch. No. He's not out for the count yet. Not dead at least. How many black flashes will it take? Ooh. Really? We've seen the metamorphosis in the OP. Doing it on himself. True form. Huh. I mean, it's a cool design, but I don't know if I like it. I felt like he needed to be more pathetic, in a way. He's got a towel now. He's discovered his true self. It almost feels like he feels too cool now, in a way. Am I crazy? The spikes on his elbows. Is this actually a true form? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, he can use any part of his body for anything really, can't he? Yeah, it's hardened his body all round as well. Yeah, look out for that spike. You just get so many like cuts and things. There's one on his face has been here the whole time. Okay, going quick. The sound effect, yeah, it's just not doing anything. He's just embracing it. Oh. Okay, no, he's just going for an attack. I guess he can't do any idle transfiguration, can he? The power destroyed so much ground, yeah. There is no sorcerer who can unleash it at will. Damn. Yuji feels like he does use it quite well at will. Okay, he's still feeling the remains of the Black Flash. Get going. Come on, body. Start moving. Oh, yeah, using the water disappearing around him. That's always so sick, seeing the energy. Oh yeah. Are you sure about that? Oh, counter each other, hiding the armor, or removing the armor. Yeah, his time lag. That's his whole thing, isn't it? Comes with, okay. A prayer comes through your heart, Netero, yeah. Oh, it's a bluff. Just like before, yeah, he uses bluffs as well. Bam. How many more can he take? That might be it. Oh. Oh yeah, back to his normal form. See, if that was his true form, would he not still be in that form? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the art style on him. Indiscriminate killing. Ooh. Yeah, because he will just be reborn again and again. I'll just keep coming for you. Oh. Snow? Huh. Just to show the state of mind, right? With the rabbits. Like he's fleeing from a predator. Yeah, with the bunnies and the foxes or whatever they were, the wolves. Doesn't even need to chase after him, he can just slowly walk. Yeah, he's just like a wounded rabbit. Haha, with the scar. Yeah, he's just out of energy as well to heal himself or anything. Or make himself look more healed. Is this the end for Mahito then? At least for now, I guess he could come back reborn. Yeah, just pathetic. Is that the last straw? These are just regular hits as well, they're not even black flashes. Ooh. Someone else. Damn. Oh, so that might not be the end. Geto's shown up. Okay, so that was Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 21. Really close to the end here now, actually. So, yeah, we got Mahito's true form. He says it's a true form, but I don't know. I don't know if I like the design. I mean, I like the design. It's a cool design. It's kind of edgy and badass. But I don't know if it's quite Mahito. You know what I mean? Mahito, that isn't the vibe I get from him. It doesn't feel like it fits personally. It's still a cool design, and you know, it's him saying this is what he thinks the true shape of his soul is. So if it's under his lens, then maybe it's not actually his true self, because in my mind I'm thinking to you know, like Envy in Full Metal Alchemist, how the true form there is kind of pathetic, and that's kind of what I see for Mahito here. There being some true form that is just him really small and babyish, or really ugly and disgusting, and just kind of pathetic. And we do see some of that here. It's very cathartic to see him so pathetic, throwing the sand, or it wasn't actually snow, but in his mind it was him throwing the snowballs. It was really great, really cathartic to see that. But I'm not sure where we'll go from here now, because obviously Geto shows up and he says, should I save you? I don't know if he actually will, or what will happen here. One thing I was just thinking is, can Geto absorb Mahito, and later on re-release him, maybe more powerful? Because the being inside Geto does have that power, has the power of Geto being able to take in curses and release them. It's just, whenever we see Geto do that, we never see it with these more sentient, more advanced curses, but potentially he could do that. Is that how he would save him here? So this might not be the end of Mahito here. I feel like maybe, I don't know how long the show would go on seasons wise, but I don't think we would fully lose Mahito here. I'm not sure. It feels maybe too early in the show, because he is such a foil to Yuji. Yeah, it feels like it's something that we'd actually have him properly killed towards the end of the show, in like a 5th season, if it went for 5 seasons, that kind of thing. There's just something that doesn't feel right here for him to finally die here. I guess it all depends on execution as well. It could potentially be, next episode, Geto doesn't save him, and this is the last time we see him, and it just depends on how they do it, how Gege decides to write it. And, speaking of deaths, it seems Todo's actually okay. There's a bit where he laid down after losing his arm, and he had coughed up a ton of blood after taking the Black Flash, even though he did protect himself. But we see he got back up and said that an applause is the declaration of your soul, which reminded me a ton of Netero from Hunter x Hunter. If you know, that moment in, that would be episode 126, I believe, when he does his heart. I only know the exact number. Oh, I don't know why there's suddenly these filters on OBS, but there you go. When he does his heart, there's I only know the exact episode number because LM Reactions, go check them out. They're doing Hunter x Hunter reactions, and I've been watching along with them, and they just hit that episode. But it reminded me a lot of that. These concepts of applause and a prayer is what's in here that makes you do it. But I don't know if it actually is gone for Todo. I mean, he kind of clapped his nub and his hand together, and it was a bluff. He loves using the bluffs. It's always so great when he pulls off a proper bluff like he did here. But he said Boogie Woogie is gone now, so is it fully gone without his hand? I don't know. Or was it just he did all of that because he knew it would be a spectacle, so he could do the bluff? Because he could clap against Mahito's hand, and we saw that damage his hand. So the act of clapping, is it, what actually is it that gives him the clap that activates Boogie Woogie if he had a prosthetic hand and clapped against a prosthetic hand? That should work, right? I feel like, yeah, that would work, because it's just the act of the clap and maybe the sound it makes that helps activate it. I don't know the exact mechanics of it, what the actual activation constraints are for it, because if that's the case, he could just do a clap against his body, or we saw there was that one fight where he was holding the two things and something clapped. So, and, he can do it with Mahito's hand, so could do it with Yuji's hand. So I feel like him doing it with a prosthetic hand would work. So he's not fully out of the count here. I mean, I feel like he's out for the count for the Shibuya arc, but for the rest of the story, maybe not. And then, yeah, a bit of this fierceness from Yuji here with him embracing that Mahito and him are the same, Mahito going on indiscriminate killing, and maybe he's going to indiscriminately kill him here, or was planning to before Geto managed to interrupt. I was kind of expecting maybe just in that like snowy area, we just see black flash, black flash, black flash as he's just kind of beating the body. You know, I feel like you could have gone really brutal there with Mahito's final moments. But of course, we see Geto interrupts, which is unfortunate. We might not take out Mahito now here fully, but I could have seen that coming, like that bit of brutality. And like, we've lost the chunk of cheek here, we've got the scars across the face, so much damage done to Yuji. I don't know, he gets some stitches there to heal it back up. It reminds me a bit because, you know, of Sukuna, how Sukuna can create the little mouths everywhere, so he's got one there. I don't know if Sukuna will come in and be like, let me heal you up a little bit. I don't think he's kind enough to do that, although it is like the shared body. I don't know if there's not really an advantage to healing that up, is there? And I'm not 100% sure why Sukuna allowed Mahito to do his domain expansion, or to touch his soul at least. You know, Mahito said, oh, you're not going to punish me for this one, are you? Because you've got a backup? What does he mean by a backup? Does he mean a backup as in Yuji isn't the final plan? Is there a way he can swap bodies again? Or what does he mean he's got a backup for Yuji? A backup in case something happens to Yuji's body? But he's already eaten so many fingers. Or like, you could potentially use Mahito. The whole thing was Mahito getting punished in season 1 for touching Sukuna's soul and Sukuna not liking it. But you could potentially use Mahito to transform and transfigure Yuji's body into a more suitable body for Sukuna, you know, with the 4 arms like we see him in the past. You could have a Sukuna that gets transformed to have like his original body back, essentially. Would he use Mahito for that? Maybe that's why he wouldn't kill Mahito there. But the way he says, I have a backup, or he has a backup for Yuji. The backup for Yuji, not just it being a backup. And there is some sort of plan he wants with Fushiguro. There is some sort of plan that Sukuna has for Megumi. So would he swap bodies? I don't know how the swap bodies would work. I mean, are the fingers digested? Could he throw up the fingers and feed them to Megumi, and he, you know, the rest of the fingers? I'm forgetting, is it 15 that Yuji is on now? I mean, like, if you fed someone else the fingers, would Sukuna's soul be split, and you'd have 3/4 of his power in one body, 1/4 of his power in another? How does the mechanic of that work? Yeah, just that whole bit, not quite sure I understood exactly why. We're kind of left with maybe a bit of mystery as to why Sukuna allowed that to happen. And then Todo's arm, of course, the domain expansion means you get a hit in that is unblockable, you know, a guaranteed hit. And he did it on the arm, but he is so quick that he could sever the arm. Very much reminded me of, spoilers for My Hero Academia Season 6, of Aizawa in that. He just cut off the leg because it was so quick. Both actually quite similar villains there as well in terms of the bad touch, you know, you don't want to get touched by these villains. And the start of this episode, we also see, you know, again, the classic kind of tentacle powers where it creates some great animation, and then Mahito is also creating these new beings, combining multiple of these transfigured humans together. What did he call them? He called them something, but they're more powerful. They are basically glass cannons because all of the soul's energy is put into attack, I guess. That's how I interpreted that. I do wonder if he can like control them, if he's got like a stat meter where he can evenly distribute, or he can go full on attack, full on defense. You know, I wonder if there is any like room to play there, or if they're all just those glass cannons like they were. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all future uploads. So yeah, catch you guys later.